So when looking back on this week, it's just been an amazing trip. You just see God's hand moving in the hearts of the people on the team. You see God's hand moving in the children. You just see hope coming alive. You know, some of the testimonies have just been phenomenal. You just can't attribute that to anything but the Holy Spirit moving in the hearts of the people on the team. And you can see how it affects the children and the staff that we've ministered to. You see the hearts being broken down and hope being given to the hopeless, and God's just been amazing. That's all I can say is God's been amazing on this trip. This is my second trip to Colombia, and it's definitely 100 times more powerful than the last trip. And it just seems like every trip God's moving in mighty ways here in Colombia, and I want to invite anyone watching this video to come on the next trip and just come experience God in a way you haven't been able to experience Him before.
So my experience in Colombia has definitely been a breath of fresh air spiritually. Coming here was one of the most miraculous events in my life. Getting to play with the small children, and even though there was a language barrier, it seemed much more clear the emotion of people's hearts. And I'm just so glad I came, and I really hope to come back to Colombia very soon.
Probably the first thing is how the kids, they are so happy when they have so little. And in America we have so much, and we're always wanting more, and yet they're so happy to have what they have. That kind of changes your view on what you have and how you treat it. Honestly, then it's how they receive Jesus, and it's just they're more open to it, and so much more open to it than we are. And it's refreshing to see people so happy, and that's probably what really made the trip for me, is seeing people so happy, and that made me the most exciting. So yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm here in Colombia and I'm loving every bit of it. This trip has been amazing and such a blessing to me, and I hope that we have blessed the others. We've seen such a diverse situations, going from total orphanage to rescue, search and rescue, to wounded warrior and other orphanages. So it's been such a blessing to be here and bless these people, and I think I've come away with this with such a passion for helping others. I had that before, but now it's even stronger, and the passion that the leaders for all these separate places have has been indescribable. They dedicate their whole life and their whole world and all their money to this situation that they have. They have such a love for their children, and I really appreciate how they pour everything into that. And I'm truly blessed to have been able to come on this trip.
This is my first mission trip to Colombia, my first mission trip with Mission Critical. And even though I had traveled to other countries with third world levels of poverty and had visited some orphanages in Croatia, I was not prepared for the level of poverty these kids live in. I was not prepared for how even in such situations these kids are full of love. They're just full of joy, and it spoke to my heart as a whole. In that, when God talks about having a joyful heart, and Paul says that no matter what circumstances he's in, he is happy and he's full of joy. And just to see these kids live that out is awesome to me. And just the level of gratitude that the kids have for a few hours of our time coming and playing with them and sharing testimony with them. What spoke to me the most was 2 days ago we were at this a different school than the one that we're at right now. Every child came up to me and gave me a big old hug and was just like, muchas gracias, and it just broke my heart. And I love these kids. I love what we're doing, and I personally believe that when Jesus says, if you offer a glass of water in my name to one of these little ones, he was speaking about these kids.
So all of my trips, all three of them have been different, and I've kind of had different experiences in all three. The first one, I met my daughter, Andrea, We met her at a institution somewhere here in Colombia, in Bogota. Second one I went to was in Medellin with my son, and that was good experience as well. This one, we've gotten to hang out with a lot of the kids that we met the first time that I came down to Bogota. Heidi and Andrea came and saw us, and you know, just going to these different institutions. They're not like the orphanages that we went to before. They're more of a school. Get to see a broader array of the kids and kind of the way they live, and just kind of give us a better understanding of what their needs are in the open world, not behind the walls of an institution that's basically supported by the government. These are all supported by donations from people like us, as well as probably some of the people here in town. One of my friends, Carlos, that I introduced Matt to, I'm sure is going to step up and help with a lot of this. But this is a completely different situation. Like I said, for the most part, the government doesn't really do a lot to help these kids. So whatever we can do to help them is definitely something from God, for sure.
Okay, so I joined this trip. Actually, it was accidental. I was going to go to Belize with Graham and everybody, and he mentioned that was canceled, so I tagged along here, and couldn't be more happy. I'm hooked. I will be here every year if I can, and bring as many family members as I can. Every hug was more than a hug; it was an embrace, and can't wait to give more love to these children. So, thank you.
This trip has really it opened my eyes to God more, just because of all the people here that are not wealthy and need money and are asking people for money. That really opened my eyes and realized that not everyone has what I have, and that I need to be grateful for what I have.
I'm so happy because the ministry are doing a lot of things that sometimes we don't do here in Colombia, and it was amazing time with yours. I think that God showed me a lot of things that I need to do for my children in Colombia, for all the young people, and that's all. I'm so happy.
So this trip is my fourth trip. I'm 25 years old. I first came to Colombia when I was 18, and God really stole my heart for the orphans here. To be on my fourth trip and to see how far this ministry has come is very exciting. However, it doesn't matter how many times I've been here, the desperation that I see, you're never prepared for it. However, I am excited to be here again with my family and to see all the things that God has done to prepare us to minister to the children.
Bueno, muy buenos días.
Good morning, everybody.
Pues hoy yo me siento muy contento.
I am really happy.
He compartido mucho con Misión Crítica.
I've been spending a lot of time with the Mission Critical people.
Aparte de eso, vino toda mi familia.
And my entire family came down here.
Que es un gran orgullo para mí.
And that's just, I'm feeling so proud right now.
Porque esperaba conocer mucha más gente.
Because I was actually hoping to meet a lot of new people.
Feliz con mis hermanos.
I'm happy with my siblings. I haven't met them in the past. My brothers.
Muy agradecido con el ministerio.
I'm really grateful to the ministry. It's something really great for me.
Me ha traído mucha alegría a mi vida.
And it has brought a lot of joy to my life.
¿Qué les puedo decir?
What else can I say?
Misión Crítica para mí que ha sido, aparte una ayuda.
Mission Critical has been a lot more to me than just
ha sido como
help.
Parte de mi vida.
It's been part of my life.
Porque puedo compartir con las personas que quiero
because I'm able to spend time with the people I love,
y puedo ayudar a personas que en verdad lo necesitan.
and I get to help people in deep need.
Entonces, yo pienso
So
que no es una simple iglesia,
to me, it's not just, oh, it's a church, you know,
sino es como un grupo que ayuda a los demás. No piensan como las demás personas que dicen que es una simple iglesia.
it's a group of people that decided to help others. So it's not just like, okay, we're just another church. We come to help.
Y además, orgulloso de estar en esta
Again,
familia.
I'm just proud to be part of this family, the Mission Critical family.
So this is my 24th trip to Colombia in 7 years. I like to call it my holy addiction. Love this country, love the people here, love the children. Our ministry is expanding and growing here. I love that my daughter Brooke is full-time here and that she's getting married in August to a fine young man who's our director here. And so Mission Critical Colombia is just getting started. And we believe that God is going to use us for His glory and our joy to do more and more in the years to come. I hope maybe in 2017 you'll consider joining us for a mission trip and come and have your heart expanded and your mind expanded to what God is doing in South America. We love you all, and we thank you so much for your prayers and your donations. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't be here, we couldn't be doing what we're doing, we couldn't be seeing the wonderful works of God that we are seeing. And so thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The Bullen family loves you, and the Mission Critical International Ministry team loves you with all our hearts. Thank you again. God bless.